There are places you sail to, and there are places that stay with you. Vunisea was one of those. A quiet beachside village where the jungle breathes into the sea, where waterfalls whisper through the trees, and coral gardens shimmer beneath your keel. Here, time slows, smiles come easy, and every sunset feels like the ocean says, "Welcome home." It's never easy to leave a place that feels like home. Vunisea wraps us in its magic, but before we set sail, we couldn't resist one last adventure. A return to our favorite beach where the ocean comes alive in color and coral, and the world above the waves simply disappears. Once our fridge is full of fresh island produce and our hearts full of gratitude, we lift the anchor once more, chasing what lies beyond the horizon. Ahead waits another island, untouched and unknown. No stores, no noise, just a small village, white sand beaches, and the simple joy of being together on a live boat, sailing wherever the wind decides to take us.
What else you got?
We got carrots, we got oranges, we got apples, we got Chinese cabbage.
Are you getting celery?
Bananas. I'm not sure. I think we're okay with celery.
Okay.
Last time I bought that big one, it was like $20 for celery, so...
Yeah, not really a local fruit.
Yeah. For those. Yeah. Okay. And then plus the 12 apples and... Just take a little video. It's so beautiful, the colors. Well, we have had so much fun here. We have met like a local family that's really taken us under their wing. We've had like a kava ceremony. Unfortunately, all that footage is deleted, and they made us a beautiful dinner a few times. We actually invited them on the boat to go fishing. I have a little bit of footage from that. Yeah, it's just finally felt like a little bit of a home. We've been moving pretty quickly, and this is the longest we've stayed. There's been a lot of swell and a lot of wind, and we've been so protected and just so comfortable on a live boat here. So we have just been enjoying every moment of it. It's been a little more than a week, like a week and a half. And I guess the longest we've stayed since Bacarava, potentially.
Well, American Samoa, but we don't count that.
Oh yeah, that's just... And it is so gorgeous. Beautiful day. And we're gonna start getting the boat ready to sail tomorrow.
And this is why you pull the eggs out of the cartons when you get back to the boat, because we don't want those little bugs in our boat. We got these handy dandy little egg holders. What do you call them?
Egg holders. Good job.
But they do cause mold on the eggs if you don't perforate the tops. So we drilled a bunch of holes through the tops, but they still kind of mold the eggs. So you
we
gotta
normally
let them
try
breathe
to
every once in a while.
Yeah, flip them and then try to let them just try to open the top as much as possible. We always have just a top on the bottom one, and then I'll sometimes just switch them, and I'll put the other one on the bottom and then let the top one breathe. Yeah, a few tips and tricks.
There we go.
And I cracked
Cook 'em
2
up.
eggs, and so we're gonna eat 2 eggs.
I love this beach.
Can't sit still. But this might be the place where you summon turtles, so maybe he can summon a few turtles for us. How do you summon turtles?
Cowabunga, dude! Cowabunga! Turtle power! It's a lifeguard tower.
Yeah, it does look like a king chair.
Yeah. Hola! Come on, head. This parrot is not very Fijian friendly. Hola! His head's chopped off.
Oh.
It's like actually a body still with no head.
Ew.
Yeah.
Maybe someone
Who eats
killed
snake
it?
heads?
I don't know, man.
Parrots? Sharks?
I don't know.
Turtles?
Yeah, maybe. Good morning. We have an early morning departure today. We are finally leaving Kadavu, which is really sad because we love this island so much. Connor's lifting up the anchor right now, so he's just guiding me where he needs me. And it is about 6 a.m. right on the dot. We have about a 7 neutral. We have a 7-hour sail. And we're gonna head to Frigates. There's a surf spot on this little island. I believe it's called Beqa, B-E-Q-A Island. Getting closer to the Yanucas and to Nandi because I do have a prenatal appointment at the end of the month, and we also have some friends sailing in. So we gotta work our way closer to them. So here we go. Beautiful morning. Super, super calm. And I love that Connor has recently added like our old track, so I can just literally follow this out and know that we're safe. So that is epic. Thingy's on deck. And let's do it. We're gonna miss you, beach. You've been a great beach to us.
Time to be someone else's private beach.
Yeah.
deliver, Malwina?
So, Fiji, it's so cold here that this is the first time coconut oil is actually hard. I don't want to flip it because I'm not 100% sure it's like fully. Yeah. It's been kind of cold. Connor and I have been like bundling up in the evenings and taking our blankies out that have been tossed in corners. I'm even thinking about taking my winter clothes out
of the vacuum bag.
This proves it is pretty cold.
And the Fijian bread is perfect for French toast. Nice and fluffy. Soaks up all the egg.
Yeah. What do you see, Captain?
These guys going exactly the direction we want to go. I can't tell what their sail configuration is, but they're going about direct downwind. I suppose we could do the same if we were ambitious enough to get the pole out, but I don't know if we want to do that right now.
I guess that direction would be nice, huh?
And the wind's
Just
a little shy for DDW.
Yeah.
You guys probably can't see that, but that's Frigates over there, and we're pulling up, and of course, as soon as we're pulling up, it's a steady 18 knots, and it's been kind of variable from 12 to 15 to 17 all day. So, let's go. Hopefully it's calm in there.
Scratch that. We're now going 22, 23. How fun. Entering the anchorage at Yanuka Island. We were nervous there'd be too many boats, but looks like there's just 2 sailboats. One maybe like a little tour group that hopefully is leaving soon. And it does seem like there's a lot of bombies here, so I hope we can find a nice sandy spot to drop hook.
Drop the hook.
Drop hook. Drop hook. Kind of like drop pants.
Jump pants.
Drop pants, no. Absolutely gorgeous island, but we just did one pass through and there is so many bombies and so many rocks. So we're gonna go through it one more time and try to find a sandy patch.
These waves are pretty big, and we're gonna go snorkel to try and get under the waves. I mean the wind.
It's blowing.
I have my top on from Salinity swimwear.
It looks great.
I have my top on from Salinity swimwear.
So real quick, I have to share this because I'm in love with this brand called Salinity Swimwear. It's made for girls and guys just like us who are salty 90% of the time. The leggings and rash guards are super comfy and have a UPF of 50 plus, aka no sunburns while diving. And all the prints are inspired by real marine life. Orcas, whales, sharks, turtles. And here's the coolest part. The pieces are made from recycled polyester. That's actually made from bottles collected near shorelines. So yes to swimwear that cleans up the ocean. Salinity Swimwear ships worldwide, so no matter where your boat or wanderlust takes you, you can get your hands on it. Made with love from Angela, who is here visiting in this episode, and so check it out and use code ALIVO10 to get 10% off your order. I'll link it in the description below. Trust me, once you try it, you'll be wanting every print like me. You are so welcome. Look at these waves that are coming in.
They're coming through. Alright, I'm going to try a new little technique here too, where I tie this line up to the front of the chain, and then it's going to come back to our winch back here, and that will hopefully straighten us out into the waves. Our friend John told us about that, but I've never tried it. So that's the game plan.
There's so much wind and so much current that this is pretty much like a drift dive. We're just drifting this little...
I'm walking back.
Yeah, Connor's deciding he doesn't want to swim against the current, so he's going to walk back on the beach. We're going to try to potentially go to this little reef sticking out, and then maybe have enough energy to swim around to the other side where there's another little beach. Dive. It is so windy. It ended up being like a drift dive, but it was kind of fun, but not much to see. And then we just swam to the beach. Look at this epic shell I found, but Connor's scaring me that...
There's an animal inside of it, and as soon as she's going to bring it onto the boat, it's going to creep out of there at night, and it's going to start crawling around.
There's nothing in there.
Inside the bed, inside the refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Eating all the vegetables.
I don't see anything in there, but it is a little heavy. Excuse me, anybody in there?
Can I have you?
Can I bring you on the boat, or are you gonna bite me in the middle of the night?
What are you gonna do with it?
Look at it.
You can look at it right here. And when you forget what it looks like, you can come back to this episode.
Does anyone else have a husband like this? Oh, it's so warm on this rock.
I think my wife turned into a lizard.
I'm finding lots of pretty shells, and I'm looking at them. I'm gonna document them, and then I'm gonna leave them. Connor will be proud. There's another pretty one.
employing a few different techniques here. We got the little snubber coming all the way back here. This is kind of a secondary snubber that just kind of corrects your angle and tries to straighten you out into the wind. You can see our fender over there. So we're kind of at almost a 90-degree angle to where our anchor really is sitting, and we're getting blown, which is great. It's actually kind of not that far off of our bow right now, but you can see this other boat is almost directly sideways into the swell, so we're doing a lot better than they are. And then I also angled the boom over to kind of keep that from swinging us back the wrong way into the swell.
Next time on a live boat sailing, we drop anchor in just a few feet of crystal clear water, so shallow it's like we are floating in a pool. Just across the reef, Connor scores some of the best waves yet, while I sit this one out growing our little crew. And when the surf settles, we find 2 shipwrecks resting on the reef, washed up and forgotten. A reminder that paradise always has a wild side. We want to give a huge thank you to all our supporters. We so appreciate you and are amazed at your generosity. If you want to also help support our journey, check us out on Patreon. There's a link below in the description. Or if it's easier, scan your phone right now on the QR code that's right here on the screen. Now make it a great day, and see you next episode.